Alright, update. Boom. This side is growing. That's the basil. And this over here, not so much. Hello YouTubers, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to my channel. Look at the wind blowing. It is blowing like crazy. It's 69 degrees out right now. Check out over there at Mrs. Kravitz's house how much the trees are blowing. It has been getting windier and windier here. And this, I was digging around in my shed yesterday and I came up with an idea again. An older idea that I had. 7 o'clock this morning I came out here and the moon, gotta stop that late night drinking. The moon was out over here. Beautiful moon. Big, huge, full moon. And, oh, matter of fact, there it is right over there. Let's see if I can get zoomed in on it. It's actually low right up in here. Nah, I'm not going to be able to zoom. Well, I can zoom, but I'm not finding the moon. It's right there, though. Right there. Oh my God, the wind's almost blowing me down. Get distracted so easily. Anyways, you were able to see the moon. It was up higher. It was much brighter. It's really faint right now there. Anyways, I digress. But check out this wind here. Crazy, this wind is blowing. Now, the reason I'm talking about this wind is because I had some older videos back in the day where I was into alternative energies, and I still am. I apologize for the wind noise if the camera's picking up because it's very windy. This is a video about wind. And a couple years ago, my wife wanted to have another light here. Oh, lighting the sun. And I got a hold of an electrician and they wanted $1,500 because they said they had to rip out the drywall in my house and redo the wiring and then put a external light out here. And I was like, I think I'll pass. For less than $10 I got a new light bulb, new lamp, extension cords, and the plug that screws into this outlet. I made a video on my channel before, but then my wife wanted another light over here, facing here, because it gets so dark here. So, because this plug that screws right here, it's an outlet plug, screws in, has two places to plug. I ran another plug. Yeah, it's kind of ghetto looking. It doesn't match the color of the awning, but that's the only extension cord I had. Held it up with tape because I didn't want to put screws in there because when it rains it will leak. And I got this light, which has an LED light, and it pointing that way. Now, she likes those ideas. So, and I've done all this stuff. I already had this light. This light I got at a yard sale for 50 cents. This extension cord I got at a yard sale for $1. So, $1,500. The electrician's crazy. I put not only two lights, but I got 3 lights. Since she liked my light ideas, she wanted this driveway lit up. So I got a plug here. This is the plug from my dog's heater. Got a plug here, plugs into there. And I put this light up here, which I got the LED light for free. It's a different kind of track lighting spotlight. This only uses 5 watts. It's got 5 LED lights in there, and it is extremely bright. And I got this for $1 at a yard sale, this little lamp. And this extension cord here, I spliced it from an older power tool that didn't work anymore, and I tapped into this lamp here, and this light shines, and it only uses 5 watts. It shines all the way to Mrs. Kravitz's fence there at night. Extremely bright. So anyways, I digress again. I want to talk about this wind. Let me go in my shed and show you what I'm talking about, what made me think about this wind. Oh my God, the wind is so gusty here. Look at it blowing the dust everywhere. It just about knocked me over. Whew, dust devils, whew, coming all the way across here. Got my fire pit buried. Alright, I don't know how long you've been following me, if you've been following me from the very beginning or you're new to my channel, but I did a project called, I wanted to build a drift trike. And I did. I put a picture of my drift trike right here. That's my Batman drift trike that I built. I got a series on my channel. If you go to my playlist, there's a category of my drift trike project of just the videos of my drift trike. I'll put a link in the description if you want to go check that out. My Batman drift trike. It was fun to make. It was hard because I don't have a welder, but I used parts of an old landscaping trailer that I still have, and the reason I'll show talking about drift trikes because I have this bicycle right here that I got off of Craigslist for free. I'm going to take it out here. What I was thinking about doing with this is, I don't know, maybe build another drift trike, but that's not what this video is about. What this video is about is ideas for a windmill generator. Because it's so windy, let me move this bike over here. Since the wind is blowing over here, maybe because it got too heavy of a tire on it, but idea for a wind generator made from a wheel. Like I said, I've done this before, but I didn't have the whole bike setup before when I tested this wheel idea, which I'll put a link to that video also in the description box if you want to see that. So as you can see, this wind is blowing so hard, it's almost blowing me over, but it is not blowing this wheel right here. And even though this wheel is better than the last wheel that I had, the bearing was messed up on the last wheel. These bearings are perfectly fine here. Maybe they could use a little bit greasing because this is kind of hard to spin, but it does have a heavy rubber tire on it. But I need to close these off, take this off, and it's not going to come off as easy, but tape that up and see if that will generate wind again. LED lights, I'm always, like I said, I've always been into alternative energy. I still am, I haven't stopped, I just don't make as many videos about it anymore. But every light bulb in my house is LED, and LED lights have slashed my electric bill so much. I only pay like $125 a month on electric bill, and it used to be crazy high. But like I said, everything in my house, TVs, computers, LED, the light bulbs, everything is LED, and LED lights really save you money. So let me get some tape on this and see if this will blow like this. If not, maybe I'll turn this into a motorized drift trike. There you have it, check it out. I went in the house and got some tools and some tape, took off the tire, threw on some masking tape. Look at it. The wind isn't blowing as hard right now as it was 15 minutes ago, but it's still blowing. I squirted some oil in the bearings there, but the possibilities of making a wind generator out of this wheel, spinning pretty good there. Last time I used aluminum foil, which is a little bit heavier than this tape, but it's more waterproof than tape. Look at it, it's picking up speed. Look at it, see? But this is on the ground. What you want to do is you want to raise it up higher, like where the tree heights right there, where the wind is really blowing. Then that sucker will be spinning like crazy. Look how fast it's spinning now. The possibilities for alternative energy. We got so much wind here in Arizona, I should be able to build a good wind generator out of junk, out of garbage. Yeah. You don't have to have the whole bike, but you know, just take the forks and have it to where it can swivel when the wind blows it. Or I don't know, maybe you want to have it stationary, that way the wheel spins faster. Check that out, look at that. Pretty cool idea. Now the wind's picking up. Listen to it. Still dirty in there. I should have took it apart and really greased it. It'd be spinning really easy. Imagine if you had sealed bearing wheels. This thing's been sitting in my shed for a couple of years, so probably dirt and grime in those bearings. Check out that window. There we go. There's a huge gust right there. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Boom. Look at it. There it goes. There she blows. That's how strong the wind is. Just blew my wind generator right off. I didn't have the wheels bolted down. Alright. That's just the cool thing about experimenting. It makes me think of the Wright brothers back in the days when they used to build bicycles, and I said, you know what? Screw this bicycle, man. Let's build something to take us up in the sky and fly. Ingenuity. Yeah, I don't have the bolts tightened down again, but that gust of wind, put a little motor mount here somewhere to where it touches this, barely touches that, and then be able to spin. I built this in less than 5 minutes. All I needed was tape. But if you put some kind of like plastic, not heavy plastic, but I don't know, saran wrap in there that's waterproof, because that tape definitely needs to get ruined. There we go, look at it, taking up speed. Looks so cool. Check out the freaking shadow. Here we go around the mulberry bush. The mulberry bush. Looks cool. That going. Wind goes down in this hole and it's making it. Now I didn't put tape all the way to the ends or all the way to the center here to allow the wind to flow through and spin. And stand right in front of me. It's still spinning. Matter of fact, it's spinning faster, and I'm standing right in front of the wheel. The wind is coming around me and going into the wheel. There we go. See, now before, when I attempted it the first time, I just put tape all the way straight across. Then I realized you have to put it at an angle so it would catch the wind. Let's start from a dead stop. There we go, picking up. I love experimenting. There we go. There she goes. I gotta find out some kind of to you ride at night and it touches the tire. It turns the motor and creates light. You need some kind of setup like that. That thing is booking. Anyways, check out my description link below. I will put a video link to my playlist for my Tumbler Batman drift trike project that I did, where I built it out of scrap bicycles that I got off of Craigslist. I will also put a link to the older video, the very first original idea I had for the windmill generator, possibilities of windmill generator from a bicycle wheel. Imagine if you had a 10-speed bicycle. The bigger the wheel, the bigger the freaking spin. Like I said, this is some garbage that I got off of Craigslist. One man's garbage is another man's alternative energy. You know? Look at that thing. That thing is spinning. The wind just stopped and it's still spinning. And imagine if it was higher up here, up higher, on the pole. You might not think, oh, that's not going to make that much energy, but what if you want an outside light? Because these LED lights, like that one on the corner, only uses 5 watts, and it's the equivalent to a 40-watt light bulb. It's extremely bright. So just imagine if you just built up the power during the day, stored it to a battery, and then that battery ran your LED night light all night. The possibilities are endless. You know, just like solar power, Click Solar. You know, like my solar light right there that I got at Harbor Freight. It runs a security light when you come sensitive, what do you call it, motion sensor. That thing's been working. I had that 4 or 5 years. This is cool, just standing here watching this. Alright, well, thanks for taking the time to watch my videos. Like I said before, go below, check that description box. That's what it's for, to put things in there that you can click on and investigate and look at other stuff. And check out my older videos. I love tinkering and coming up with ideas. That wind is almost blowing me over. They say we're going to have 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts today, so... And it's always windy here at my house. Look at it, it's the power of Mother Nature snapped my tree, you know. So if it can snap a freaking 6-inch round tree, it can spin these wheels with ease. And if it's hard to hear me talking because of the wind, I'm sorry, because this is a wind generator video. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. That's pretty, Mama. You're so pretty, yes it is. You pretty little wind generator, you. Yeah.